Hello everyone, it's Unit 13 here in the homestead. I wanted to share with you my RICO model RS-6 that is going to be Romeo Sierra 6 RICO brand suction unit. Here, let's see if I can get that into camera focus. RICO suction model, that's Romeo Sierra -6. Okay. Just give you a little bit of a close up there. Oops. Trying to do that, like trying to point at that and look through the camera. This is what it ends up being like. See, you actually have to look at it. So anyway, these are the mounting bracket holes I just wanted to see here, in case they're not all that visible on the screen. And then this is how the bottom of the unit looks. You could permanently mount it if you wanted to. But it's designed, and I'll show you, it's made to be portable. You know, it's great for austere conditions, which is exactly why I have it. You don't need electricity or any other vacuum source besides this thing right here to make it work. Quickly show you, this is the bracket that you would mount, like let's say on the floor or I don't know where. Anyway, wherever you needed to mount it. Let me back that up a little bit. It's not a lot of clearance. And then you would just take and, you know, it would mount like this. I would probably mount it closer to here just to give you that more stability, you know? And you just screw it down. And you are, you know, you'll be suctioning. You wouldn't need two hands, of course. But also it's set up so that, like, if it was down on the ground, let's see if I can do this. Acrobats, right? See if it was down on the ground. Anyway, okay. So that's the main unit, and I'll go on over that a little bit more in a second. I'll just show you these other parts. These are the vacuum bags that it comes with. And then these are the instructions for directions for installing to ambulance engine. Well, it doesn't have to be an ambulance engine. You could install this to any engine as long as you got the place to do it. And then here's some of the stuff that they have. This is part of the original kit. Boy, that's really kind of weird try to get that to focus on there, isn't it? Okay. I won't waste any time on that. And then here's your vacuum hose. You might need to get more vacuum hose. The crucial part of this is this adapter, because that before I show you where that hooks in, I'll go back to that in a second. Here's the manual that it comes with. There's the unit we're looking at right there. The other important thing to remember, in case somebody's looking to hook their unit up and they don't have the manual, I don't know if you can read that or not. I'll take a picture of this. But this tells you, there's additional information right here that tells you what you need in order to connect this up to a vacuum hose on your anything that's probably, I think this has to do with this standard here. Where's that? Somewhere. This here? Alright. Let me talk about that. It's wasting my time. Yeah, I'll photograph this. Anyway, there's the operator's manual. Now the other thing that I wanted you to see is, let's see, how do I put this up here? Yeah, you can see that. This is your connector here, this quick disconnect. So if I wanted to connect this up to any alternate suction unit, like, you know, I wanted to hook it up to this food saver thing and create suction on here, I could do that. And I've got an electric suction unit so that I don't have to do this. All right, where's that? That adapter is connected to that vacuum hose. This is why it's so important right there. That's it. Really need that. You got this, you can connect it up to pretty much any kind of thing that you want to, which is nice. So let's go over this a little bit. So you see where, this is where the vacuum is. This is where you want to vacuum from. This is the control valve. This will turn the vacuum on or off. This will increase, you know, how much vacuum is taking place. And then that's of course, this is where your vacuum hose connects up. So you're either vacuuming from here on this, or whatever alternate unit, your engine or wherever. And then this is where your suction tubing goes. Yep. Anyway, you can suction out your patient, airways, whatever. And then if you want to change the bag, it's really pretty simple. Take it out, get your new bag. Well, what I would do is take this out like this, because this will always be dripping goo, right? And then put your new bag in here like that, so the gooey stuff is like whatever's dripping never gets inside your nice container here. And then you want to make sure that that bag isn't in way of the O-ring that's on here. See the O-ring? I don't know if mine's getting completely in the way there or not. And then you just finger tight. It doesn't be like if you're mashing down on it, it doesn't make sense because it's going to suction against itself. It's just to kind of hold that in place so it doesn't go flying, you know, when you're on the road. This is just a little bit on this. This is something that I've seen only in military applications. I've seen these in the back of military ambulances. So, set like this setup. But then I've also seen here. Right, this is what you're likely to see in an ambulance because it's got that. I don't know if you can see behind it. It's just got that bracket to mount on the wall inside there. Okay, enough rambling. No, it's there you go. You can see that this would be a really great aspirator for austere conditions because you have so many different ways that you can use it. As long as you can hook some kind of suctioning thing up to this side here, even your own, you can even suction through this with your own mouth if you wanted to, you know, and create a suction like that through your own or inhalations if you wanted. To find one on eBay, pick it up for, I think it was $43. That's including shipping. So you might be able to search around and get a good deal like that. Unit 13.